Hello, I'm Todd DiCaprio. I'm the Vice President of Worldwide Consulting here at Shunner Software. Wanted to take a couple minutes to walk through one of the topics that I'm hearing from a lot of our customers and some of the questions that they're having. This is all around application performance engineering. Shunner Software on the whole, we deal in a number of different scenarios and help our customers in those spaces. Some of the ones that we get engaged on from a consulting perspective have to do with data center relocations, WAN acceleration, validations, network capacity planning, server consolidations, voice over IP, PC over IP applications, as well as end-to-end performance testing. Some of the other areas that we work in, you might consider these to be technology environments, are WAN, web, mobile, and cloud. We're also finding ourselves working in a lot of different agile environments, as well as enterprise applications like SAP, Oracle, and PeopleSoft. When we look at the scenario around end-to-end performance testing versus application performance engineering and some of the questions that we have around that, it tends to come from the complexity of both the multifaceted organizations and the systems that are then made up within those organizations. So with that in mind, there's two real significant trends that we're seeing from an application performance engineering perspective. One is that of latency and application turns, and the other is of system resource reservations, or what people often refer to as lockup. So different solutions are out there in the world. One of the things that we're finding really works well is trying to pair those development teams with the infrastructure teams and being able to use this performance testing results more from an application performance engineering perspective, where both teams look at these results. Typically it's what, the CPU, the memory, the disk I/O, but now being able to take more of looking at that varied WAN, web, mobile, and cloud environment and saying how is it that that distributed environment impacts the results from a performance perspective. So enabling these teams, we're finding a couple different benefits. One is being able to remediate these identified software and hardware issues regarding performance issues prior to production in a pre-prod or a performance lab environment, as well as being able to reduce your production downtime, troubleshooting exercises, and overall impacts of the business. Lastly is the collaboration between these application and infrastructure teams, ensuring that the development cycle has all these different performance testing and performance engineering elements in it, ensuring that we're delivering the highest level of quality to production first. Some of the key activities that we see there, being able to integrate these non-functional requirements and service level agreements into your feature and function maturity cycle, and also ensuring that performance testing is valid by introducing these distributed environments and the impact of these distributed networks into your performance testing results. So in closing, again, if you're not using these network impairments in the WAN, the web, and also in the cloud, really your performance test results are probably invalid. And then from an application performance engineering perspective, you're not able to truly bring both that application and the infrastructure pieces together to see what your overall end-to-end system and enterprise performance looks like prior to production.